Okay, hello all. We meet once again. So this week what we will be focusing on is files and file input and output, right? So for us to actually program something regarding files, we will need to learn the header required for files and the difference between ifstream and OFstream, right? So before further ado, let's get started. So here we have a normal C++ program. We have the basics written, and let's jump into the header, right? What we were supposed to discuss on, which is the header of the file. Now, just like we have a header which is hash include iostream for input and output, we will need a header for files, and that would be hash include fstream. So anything dealing with files, whether you're writing to a file or whether you're reading from a file, you will need to include this header hash include fstream, right? So let's move on to the difference between ifstream and ofstream, right? Okay, so there is just a basic difference between ifstream and ofstream. Now in a file, it is up to you whether you want to read or write. Now O in ofstream represents output and I in ifstream represents input. So basically if you want to write to a file, then you are basically displaying it, right? So that would be an output. So if you have to write to a file, then that would be ofstream, and if you have to read from a file, that would be ifstream. Just remember one, it will be easy to remember the other one. So if you have to write to a file, that is an output, so that is ofstream, and reading would be ifstream. So we have just learned the very basics of files. Basically we just learn what is the purpose of ofstream and ifstream, and whenever or when we have to use hash include fstream. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. This is just the basics of files. In the next two videos we will be focusing on writing to a file and reading from a file, right? It'll be interesting. So see you in the next one.